So hi guys, I have a little tip I want to share with you guys. Right now I'm in the process of unpacking my fall winter clothes and packing away my spring summer clothes. And I do this every year because I don't like clutter. My background is so noisy. Guys, be a little quiet please. My background is a bit noisy. So I just wanted to share this tip with you ladies. It helps me because I don't do clutter very well. I don't do mess very well. And you're living in these tiny apartments, you really have to find a sensible place to store your clothes properly and not have it all over the place, you know? So this is actually my summer clothes here. Up there I have some jeans and stuff. Now guys, I have a lot of clothes. I haven't even worn half of this clothes this summer. So this is actually my closet here with my summer clothes and stuff like that. And this is my bed right now. Now my bed don't look like this on a regular basis. I cannot function. So right now I am unpacking my winter dresses and I'm going to take my summer dresses out and put them in these bins here. So these are all my winter clothes, winter dress, spring stuff in these bins. So I'm in the process of doing that, and I'll take those that are in the closet and I'll put them back in here. And I usually store them in these bins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these bins, and this is for me and my daughter. My coat usually goes up here, and my daughter closet, I do the same thing for her closet. This is my coats here. My coats usually stay hung throughout the year. So ladies, I just wanted to share that tip with you all, just to give you a little tip on how to store your clothes. I know a lot of us here in America, we tend to have clothes all over the place, and for some people that's quite fine. For me, I cannot function, and I can't function. So what I will do, what I'm doing right now is I'm sorting through my clothes. Like for example, my summer clothes, there are things that are overworn, that are maybe tear. I would either keep some of those, mend some of those, or put them in a bin to discard of them. And I'm just practically putting out new stuff. So when I'm finished, I'll show you guys how I store my bin. These are my hats in here. I usually keep my hats and my bras and stuff in these little bins because I don't have much space. This is my closet space. It's not a lot, and I store everything in here, and it's usually hung pretty neatly. This is how it looks. This is the aftermath of the summer and the spring. And my leggings and jeans, my bags is usually somewhere in the corner there. And you know, I don't have ton of tough stuff, but I do have a lot. And I store my shoes. Let me show you guys where I store my shoes. These are like my everyday on the move shoes here. And I store my shoes under the bed in these little bins. I know a lot of people like boxes. I used to have boxes. I just don't have the space for them. So these are all my summer shoes on this row. I'm going to take these and put these in the back and bring for the winter. I even have my boots under there in these little bins. So, and I don't have a ton of shoes. I know there are a lot of ladies who have a lot of shoes. I just can't. And you see I have stuff through in the corner. That's what I had on today. I'm just not ready to put it away. But normally I don't have that. I just cannot function. This on top of here is like, I don't function well. So these are like my summer shoes in there. You know, I have to organize them and put them in the back. So when I'm finished organizing, guys, I'm going to come and show you guys the finished product. But this is how I do my summer. I do this in the spring and I do this in the fall. This is how I organize my clothes because, again, there is no room to do anything. And you can just have it in a heap somewhere and throw all over the place. But then when you come from work at the end of the day, you just feel stressed out. You feel... I mean, ladies, we got it takes effort to this. It's probably going to take me about 3 hours or 2.5 hours to do this. But I don't have to do this until spring. I have some music playing. My daughter is playing. My tummy is full. And I'm going to spend the day other than spending the day on Facebook or watching a movie. You organize your home that way. It's like you're investing in something that would make you feel good for months to come. And if you have more children, well, that's another story. My daughter, she has a closet, and I do the same thing with my closet and my daughter's closet. And yeah, I just wanted to come and share that tip with you guys. So when I'm all done, I'm just going to show you guys how it looks when I'm all done. And I hang everything on plastic hangers. I use these hangers. This is my fresh laundry I did yesterday. I usually do my laundry before I start this process. So these are my plastic hangers here, and I tend to put all my clothes on plastic hangers. I like these better. They don't break as easy as the cloth ones. And I don't like just I don't like to have a mixture of hangers. It can be different colors, but it must be the same plastic. So guys, I've chatted enough. Let me go and sort my clothes. I haven't even worn some of my dresses. But you know, this is just I like these kind of dresses, as you guys know. I'm very simple. My dress code is pretty simple, pretty staple. I wear the same thing every time. I may just change the color, a wrap dress, a straight dress, uh, a pencil skirt, but that's what looks good on my body type. I'm not trying to go above and beyond to try to blend in with anyone else. I think I look good with my style. I like my clothes to fit me a little bit loose. I don't like my clothes too tight. And I like to look like a lady when I'm dressed. You know, I like to look like a young woman. I don't like to look too, you know, too revealing, because I think whatever I put on, you can see my beautiful figure, but I don't need to be exposed. And that's just my style. Again, everybody have their own style. I love a good blazer. I love a nice dress, and that's about it. A hat. And I invest in good undergarment. As you guys know, I have a vlog where I went shopping. I invest in good undergarment. I do not play with my undergarment because I have full boobies, and I will spend my money. I will buy a $20 dress, but I will buy a $100 undergarment because it lasts me for 3, 4, 5, 6. It lasts for years because I hand wash it. But I invest in good undergarments. I may not buy a 100 dress, but I would buy one good undergarment. So ladies, I think I have said beyond enough. So just to give you guys an update of the mess, these are all hangers. I still haven't gotten to the spilers yet. These are all summer stuff that I have packed in the corner here. I just put the belt that I had on today. Well, these belts were already organized, so I didn't have to organize these belts. This is usually where I store my belts. These are my bags. I don't have a lot of bags. I usually have like 2 or 3 really good bags, and that's about it. I'm not a big bag buyer. I tend to get good quality stuff, and then I work with that. So I just have my 2 good bags in there, and like my clutches and stuff is in there. I don't have a ton of stuff, guys. I'm not this. I can't deal with clutter. If one is going bad, I will probably throw it out. And I put this on top of here, and I usually store that in my upper part of the closet. Dari, give me a minute, please. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Be careful. Give me a minute, guys. 1 minute when you have children. So these are this was my summer. This is my summer bag, like my bathing suits and like overall and summer hats and stuff. Like I have 2 summer hats in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack these away, and I'm going to bring in the winter stuff in here. And that's usually how I do it. I take these summer hats and I put these away for next summer. Like these were all my spring scarf. Like this, I really love this. This is like a cheap scarf I had gotten, but this is really nice for the spring, the break of spring. I think I had 2 of these. So these are my spring scarves. I'm going to put these away, and I'm going to bring in the winter scarf. So that's usually how I will do it. These are my winter hats, and I would kind of hang these up or put these in here. And that's how I would store things like that. I have another bin up there. What do I don't think I have a no. This is the 3. So I have 1, 2. Do I have another one? I have 1, 2, 3 of this. What do I have in here? So I would have 3 of these. One is bags, one is hats, and one is scarf. And on top of them, I would have little scarf, my bras and panties. This is like my good bras and panties inside of here. And again, I don't have a lot, but I have good quality. So I have things that, you know, last me forever. So this is my little, I have to organize these a bit. They're not too bad, but they just need a little sorting in place. But everything, and this is like my really good quality bras and panty. I do have another drawer with my everyday, but this is like my good quality for when I'm going out on the weekends or if I'm going somewhere. I don't wear these every day because these are the better quality ones. And if you wash some of them, they're no longer good. And these are like the matching pieces. So these is the matching sets in here. So that's usually how I store my stuff. I started over here with some of my daughter's coats because she had some clothes in my bins, and these is just her 3 coats. I'm going to eventually go into her room. So I just wanted to show you guys an update of the mess. I'm packing shirts here as well. All of my long sleeve shirts. I'm pulling them out as well. And let me show you guys what I've done so far in the closet. So this is where I'm at right now. This is, I have them kind of in order. I usually kind of color coordinate, like blues and greens, and I have my blazers all the way in the back there. I have this thing here. I don't know if you guys ever seen it for scarf. They even have some of them for belts, but I don't really have much space in my closet for this. I've had it up before, and I really don't, it's a pain for me to get to the scarf, but it does hold a lot of scarf. And just to show you guys where I get some of these things, I got these from Home Depot, have these. Also, Bed Bath and Beyond have these little bins. And I got these bins here from Home Depot. I've had these for a while. I have 5 of them and I've had these for years. But I got these from Home Depot, Bed Bath and Beyond. You can also, with a $20 coupon, find these. I know, ladies, I'm not much. I'm just, I need order. You know, I cannot function with my clothes all over. I know it seemed like a lot. It's not a lot. For me, it's not. I look forward to do this every spring and every fall because it really saves me time on the morning to get dressed to go to work. And it just makes my life a whole lot easier. You know, it makes my life a whole lot easier. I'm lighting a candle here and I'm just enjoying some music. My kids are and my daughter's in the background making a ton of noise. And I'm just doing this. And I don't feel, it doesn't feel overwhelming. It don't feel that way because again, I just cannot live in clutter. It's just, you don't have a lot of space in your home. Find a way to make space some way or the other. I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment and I found a way for me, my daughter, and my husband to live clutter, well, my ex-husband, I should say, clutter free in that 1-bedroom apartment because I looked for ways to store things. IKEA is a great place to get good storage for a small place. If you have the money to invest in some wall shelves and things like that, by all means. But find a way because it is really, I don't want to come home and then want to walk back out the door. I love to come home and relax because everything is, you know, partly intact. Good morning, guys. It is me another day. I went to bed late last night. Be careful coming over. Those girls made a bunch of mess last night, so I had to clean the mess from them.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
We had a sleepover. That's what she's talking about with my best friend and my girlfriend. Good morning, guys.
All right. So a friend came over last night. She probably stayed for like about an hour and a half, so I stopped.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, you heard that? Go and eat.
Thumbs up.
Okay, guys, go and eat your breakfast, Dari. So she came over last night. Be careful. She spent about half an hour or hour and a half, sorry. And we chat, you know, we hung out. Those kids, they made a mess, so I had to clean up their mess. But I was able to get all of my clothes done last night. Right now, I'm working on just changing the winter bedspread and my shoes. I just want to show you guys the shoes quickly. I'm taking the summer shoes behind and I'm bringing forth the winter shoes. So I just have like about 3 bins of kind of summerish shoes. I don't have a lot of shoes, guys. I'm not into trend. What fits me comfortably, what looks good. I'm also throwing away a lot of stuff because a lot of those shoes I have, some of them, they are too high, they're uncomfortable. I can't breathe. I could barely dance in them. I could barely stand in them. So I'm getting rid of a lot of my shoes, because they're just too high and too uncomfortable. Those Just Fab 6-inch heels is not worth it. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly how I usually store my shoes. And I'm very simple, ladies, as you all know. I just like to wear what looks good on me. And I've had some of these shoes here for years. So let me go through quickly with you guys how I store my shoes. I know there's a lot of easier ways in boxes. I do not have space for boxes and those little bins. I actually have some bins and I had to use them for something else because I just didn't have the space. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is where I store my shoes, in the front side of my bed. So these are like my shoes for the summer. These are just my little flats. I love shoes I love little flip-flop like these. So these are just my short, my sandals in here. I did not buy the Gladiator this year, guys. I'm just not into all of the, and these are just my more higher heel section here. And then this is how I store them. And I know that a lot of people may not want to do this to their shoes because they may feel like they're ruling in their shoes, but I don't have the space. So this is how I store these. These are like my summer shoes. And these is more kind of fall, spring shoes here. So I'm moving these from the front of the bed and I'm putting these at the back of the bed. I used to have my shoes stored in those bins like these, but now I'm using it for storage in my kitchen. And these here are just my everyday winter boots and rain boots. I store these in my closet with my coats. So as you can see, this is my coats, and them here I do have a lot of coats. And behind there I have my bins. So this is really where I store like my wintry stuff here. And again, I threw out some stuff because I didn't have space. I tend to get rid of stuff. I even have one shoes behind there to discard of because I've had that shoes for about 10 years and I think it's hurting my feet right now. These is 2 bags of stuff that I have here to get rid of. This is, I had like 4 pairs of these things, these monsters. And I love this, but I went out one night with this thing and I couldn't even walk. What's the point? So I'm going to give these things to the Salvation Army. This is some stuff. I've had these shoes for maybe 10 years. I had loved this, but it burns my toe, and these are just some things for my daughter. Like she's right now into 7/8. And just to show you guys how long she wore her clothes, these are 5/6. So she's in 2 sizes right now, and I'm finally getting rid of these because they are definitely too hard to go on. So these are just 2 bins of IKEA bag of things that I'm throwing out. And I usually do this in the spring and in the fall. So this is everything nicely organized. I have blouses, I have sweaters, I have pants, I have dresses, I have my sweater dresses, I have my regular dresses, I have my blazers in the back there. These are like my gym clothes, my underwears, my socks, my nightgowns. Everything is nicely organized. And I still even have space below here for like little camisole and things like that. And I do have space there. And these are just my bins with my hats. I have 3 hats on the wall here. And these is just my hats, my underwear, my bags and things like that. I have my leggings and my jeans nicely sorted. And guys, this really does help your life. It is time consuming. These are clothes that I washed yesterday. I have to actually fold these and put these away, but they just needed some more drying. These are going to go in my closet. These are things that I wore and they just need to air out a bit. There is my daughter. She's on the duvet. I'm about to put those on the bed. I usually put these in a space bag and put these in the closet. This is her duvet and my duvet. These both things are going to go on the bed. She's having her breakfast. And this is my daughter's closet. I just fixed this closet for this child. She has already been in here and she has already done some demolition work already. So this is my daughter's closet. Her dresses, her coats, everything is organized here. Little things up there for her. And the school uniform, jackets. This is her hamper basket. I washed on Friday and it's already practically full. I still have to do some work in her closet. This is where she have her bags, her baby diaper, her hat. These are her boots. Shh, Dari, give me a minute. Her boots, these are extra hangers. I probably have to put in the closet because it's a bit much. Her tent. So this is her closet. I went through all of her drawers and I sorted her socks. This is usually like this, so it's really not much work to do inside of here. But you know, I need to get her some. The only thing I have to get for her is basically some pajamas. And what else? Basically, some pajamas is all she needs. So this is her little closet here. Usually she hang her worn coats out here. But a lot of her clothes, they wouldn't be fitting her next year because they are really, she have had them. This is the third winter. What size is this? This is a size 5'6". She can still wear this. So she's going to get one more year out of these because I bought these big and she has worn these for 2 winters. So I just probably got her, what I got her? I got her 4 of these long shirts and 2 pants. This pants is in the wrong place. And these are really, really big for her. But these, she would probably have these for the next 3 years. But I put them there, but they are too big for now. And these, well, she has outgrown these, but they can still fit her. So next winter, we'll be getting rid of these. Or in the spring, we'll get rid of these because these would be too small for her. And yeah, I'm not buying her any clothes because these can still fit. And she wears school uniform every day. So it doesn't make sense I'm going and invest in clothes that she would barely wear. And these are her coats behind here. And that's pretty much her closet organization. I usually have pins on the wall to help with storage. And yeah, so these are my fall short boots here. And these are my fall long boots. And I just have 2 bins of these. And these is more like, you know, going out stuff. And then I have this. Well, I'm going to get rid of this. I don't even think I worn this. This is from Just Fab. I had bought some shoes from Just Fab last year. Buy one, get one half off. I think I got like maybe 6 pairs of shoes. It wasn't even $100. But those shoes were so uncomfortable, you know. I think they have their people like, this is so beautiful. But it just does not, it's not comfy. So I'm just gonna, you know, get rid of these as well. Maybe give it to a friend or something like that. And, you know, these are just, I love wedges. I love wedgies. Wedgies are just my type of shoes. I've had this one here forever. And this is just my regular shoes. I'm probably not going to buy any more shoes for the year because I don't have any more space in here. I have some very simple boots that I wear. And these are my winter stuff. And I have one bin in the back with those dressy, short winter shoes. So it's winter, winter. Step aside, Harry. 1 minute. Sorry. And these here that I showed you all, these are winter, springish as well. Yes. This one is also from Just Fab. This tall one. I kept this one because I could wear this. I like this, but again, it's too high. This is my heel length here, very low. This is comfy even though it's a bit high, but these are like, you know, my wedgies.